here with you, and today I want to share with you my couch bag and basically I should say my couch tray, because that's what it kind of is. So I will be oh boy, what a start. I will be changing the camera angle so that you guys can actually see what's over here, and that's where it all happens. So see you soon. Okay, so we're set up. So the first thing is this is where I put my laptop, and I work from my lap in the living room. So it's very useful, but you can see it's seen better days, and it actually comes apart. So I need to find another one, but I love this one because it's hard. It's solid, and it's pretty it's pretty cushiony, I should say. So there's a lot that I can put on it, and I feel very comfortable. So before I did this setup, I used to have all my books piled up, and obviously when somebody wants to sit or there's multiple people on our couch, it was very difficult to remove all the piles. So I purchased on Amazon this little tray. It's a metal tray, and what's fun is everything fits in it. Oops, the opposite way. Trying to find the best angle for you guys to see everything. Okay, so this is what it can hold. So you have basically two sides of A5 plus a center part where there's more room. So the books that are here are the ones that I work on pretty much every day, and then I have some other ones, and I would love to know if you would like to see all my notebooks. I have quite a lot, but they're all different use. So I'm not sure if this is something of interest. Let me know if it is. So let's go through what we've got here. So the first thing is this beautiful pouch that Kimberly gave me. She gave me also a beautiful cover, which I used last month, but I finished my notebook, so I went back to the Lugtrum that was already started, and it was in this Crazy Horse gallon leather cover. So basically I kept using it. So this here, you've seen it before. It's a 5-pen case. So right now those are the pens that I still have inked up from February. I'm almost finished the Kontinuum one, and then I will have these two. I would have finished this one before, but I was forcing myself to use a Kontinuum water, and you will hear more about that at a later date. And this little beauty is a new addition to my fountain pens, and I haven't shared that video yet. I just feel like I've been sharing so many videos of hauls. I didn't want to put them all at the same time, so that's why you haven't seen it yet. So that resides on top of here, and then like I said, I've got my Lugtrum, and I have some little Raven ink things that I had printed. I don't use them much, honestly. This is really more of a brain dump type of book. I use it as my morning pages and stuff, so it's very personal. I started it in the beginning of 2019, and I got to this point. In the year 2019. So not much of it. So now I've been using it again, and this one I started mid-January because I had just finished the other one that I was working on, because I had two of these books started. So far I've done all these pages, and sometimes you do see some of my pages on Instagram or on Facebook, my Facebook page, because I do draw, and I find that it's a way as well to use my fountain pen inks, and it's a lot of fun. And I have a FedEx envelope that's just used basically as a blotter type of thing, and I have my Ollie blocks, which you haven't seen the unboxing of that either. I just got them recently, and I'm finding very, very useful to have them. So this is that notebook, and like I said, I use it as a brain dump in the morning. Basically, I had done the artist way, and she mentioned, Julia Cameron mentions doing morning pages where you just put everything down, so you get it out of your brain basically. And so I've been doing that. I started doing that again this year, and I'm finding it very helpful, but I'm also finding it helpful to write during the day, depending on how I'm feeling. And I'm loving this Crazy Horse leather. I love how it ages and it marks, and yeah, and I had gotten my initials on it. Then I've got this, which is my Obonichi, my techno cousin, and it's getting pretty chunky. So the first part, which is the monthly, I keep that section for I have all kinds of stuff in here. I keep my little tabs and stuff, and at the back I've put in my folders so that I've got like the stuff that I want to journal about the past week, and the bigger stickers. And then in the front, this section here is where I keep my analytics from YouTube. And then I've been doing basically in my week, and I shared the spread last week on Instagram. And basically, I just journal about my week, and I document it with pictures and stuff. So it's become a memory keeping album, which is really great. I also keep a log of all the videos that I've done for Patreon and for YouTube. And I've got my dashboard, which is so that I've got it in my face at all times. This is a bookmark that was gifted to me by Rebecca from Dances with Pitbull. So you probably know her already. Super talented lady. So I keep it in here. And then I've got sections, and I've got little tabs here. So this is all my list of the different seeds that I have, and I've got a big box of seeds. Basically, I'm using for my seeds those big bucks with dividers that are 4x6, which you use for pictures. And I've documented all the different little folders and which type of seeds are in them. And so that's how I keep track of that. Then I've got here, I've started documenting when I'm listening to videos or reading a book, or you know, different things like that, some lessons type of thing. And then I have my wish list of stuff that I want that is crafting related, and I keep a tab as well as what I've purchased. And then I also, this one is all the crystals and what they're I haven't shared that video either on YouTube yet, but I did purchase my first set of crystal, and so I've documented them in here. And then at the back I've got the vintage items that I've sold on Etsy. So that's how I'm using my book. So I don't use the back page. The back pages to me are just a way for me to document whatever else is going on in my life, and this becomes my book that I go to for pretty much everything. So yeah, so there's that one. Then you saw me with this one in my Japan Amazon haul, and this one is the Noti, And so basically what I do in this one is I keep a tab of the different things I want to do. I do lists, and then when I'm done with them, I highlight them. So I've got a high friction highlighter here, and I use that to just highlight which ones I've done. And this way it's easier, because I was finding that I didn't have the room anymore in this book to do that, and I need to have a list that I can update. So this little book is coming very handy for this. Then I've got this little journal and this little traveler's notebook. It's a pocket size, and I use this one for all the purchases of vintage items that I want to resell on Etsy, so I keep a track of them, and I also document when I've actually listed them. I love that it's just the right size so that I can put a metal ruler in here, and it's very useful because when I'm listing stuff on Etsy and I need to have the dimensions, I've got it right over here. Then you saw this little guy, which is my Obonichi 5 years, and I've been doing pretty good at documenting every day what went on. Obviously, I didn't start it. I didn't have it at the beginning of the year, so I went through some of the dates that were important and some stuff that happened, just so that I could have some tracking. But obviously, I didn't fill up all the back pages. But I'm being pretty good at keeping like a record every night. I write a little bit in it, so it's a great way by having it just here to remember to write in it. Then you saw this beautiful pouch from Jocelyn from Clear Bags Are Us. I had to find a way of using it here. I love pouches. This one is just because I had to wipe my hands. I ended up with a lot of fountain pen inks, so that's what happens. So I had to find a way to use it, and I figured I was going to use to store some of the big washi rolls that I have, and these you will be seeing in a haul soon. I got them from Yoseka Stationery. I showed already a picture, I think, on Instagram of the haul. So I'm using them in here, so this way I can, when I'm decorating the week, I can just pull from this. And then of course you saw this little guy from Amazon Japan, and I had to find a way to use this little guy because, yeah. So I've got my two preppies that I want to basically Frankenstein with my Platinum Plaisir. Then I've got the two spares that I'm not using for the highlighters. And I've got the two spares roll of washi that I'm not using, the ones that have dates. And I've got a converter for the Platinum Preppy, for the Platinum Plaisir, and I've got my glue stick, which I'm not using now because of what I've got in here. So that's that. This is also new. It's a leather superior labor pouch, tool pouch, and in it I've got my fountain pens, my new fountain pens that I want to ink up next. And you've seen these two, but you haven't seen the rest. So those will be coming in an upcoming video soon. I'm hoping. Like I said, I'm trying to split the stuff so that it's not all in the same video, like all the same week, so that because everything came in at the same time. I ordered through many weeks, but then everything shipped out at the same time, and yeah, that's what happened. So the other thing that is here are these two books. This one was purchased at Miniso. I had given, this is leather, I had given one out in a giveaway, a previous giveaway, and in here I just have a little notebook where I keep quotes that I think could be interesting for stuff that I'm doing and that I could, like for example, my new sheets on Etsy, my journaling slash card toppers sheets. I had written the quote in here, and then I went through that to decide what I wanted to use. Then just a regular pad of paper, very useful. I do the grocery list on this, and then put it on the fridge, so it's convenient to have it here. Then in here, this is, I love these things. I need more of of fun. I'm such a baby. I love stuff like this. So keychains of characters that I love. I just love it. So in here is my drawing book. So I've got a glove so I don't smudge my pages. I use a Staedtler mechanical pencil. So it's a Mars Technical, and it has a lead that pulls out. So I use that, and I've got my Tombow, the dust catcher eraser. I love it. And in here I've got, like I said, my drawing book. So I'm almost finished with this one, so I should be able to share it with you guys soon. I shared with you guys this page. I did a gnome. So I've been drawing a lot more. This is something that was commissioned, and I did the sketch here. So I'm pretty happy with the fact that I'm drawing more, and that's why this resides in here, so that I can actually use it, because obviously if it's not close by, then I won't reach out for it. Now, the last but not the least, my big pouch. So I was super happy because I had a small pouch before. This is a Delphonic. It's the medium size, and I had the small in orange. I should have gotten the medium in orange at the time when they were out, but I didn't have it. So. And now I can't find it. So I went with red, but it's not orange. I would have liked the orange better. I was gonna go for pink, but the pink was a dusty pink, and so that didn't fit. And they don't have purple, so that limited the color combinations that were interesting. So on here I've got a ton of different pins. I love pins, and I intend to collect more of them. So I've got Yoda. Well, we call him Baby Yoda, but if you've watched the Disney Channel, the new Disney Channel, they had a new Star Wars release, and this little guy is in it, and I'm just such a nerd. So I've got pins of this little guy. He's just so cute. And then I've got Mario, because Mario. I've been playing Mario Odyssey, and right now I'm playing Mario 3D World on my Switch. So my son plays on TV with his Switch, and I play on mine next to him. It's really fun. I've always been a gamer. And I've got a little Pokemon, because Pokemon, I love Pokemon. And then I've got this little pin, which is the representative of the Little Prince from Antoine Saint-Exupéry. I love that book so much, and a quote of that was used at my wedding, so has a big meaning to me, so that's why it's there. This and this I got at the thrift store. I just thought they were cute, so I've got a little angel, and this one is a little moose with angel wings. I thought it represented Canadian pretty good. And then I had the same vendor that shipped out these sent this one as well, which says "Stay Positive." I just thought it's adorable. And on the back, I've got this here, which I found at the thrift store. This here, which is cancer, the related, breast cancer and that sort of thing. I've got a Montreal pin, and a little Newfoundland one, just because it's a penguin. I thought it was cute. So in the pouch themselves, the only thing I have this here, which is the Obonichi Feud pen. It came with my order of Obonichi, and I used it to ink up my mushrooms, so that's why it's here. And then I've got a little calculator, because even though I'm an accountant, I suck at calculating. I need a calculator. Ever since I became an accountant, so that's what happens. And then on the back here, I've got a little block for stamping. I haven't started stamping yet because I just got my stamps recently and I had to set up my pouch, so that's new. I found this at a thrift store. It's a letter opener, but I just thought it was really, really pretty. So it's living here. And then in here I have also a little tiny little cutting board, one of those self-healing one, which I thought would be clever to have. And then I've got these two little things that are to be put on the back of, and then you can like they glue on, and then you can put a pen in them. So I've got that. Inside of the pouch, I've got a lot of stuff. So let's pull out everything and then we can go through it one thing at a time. And everything is falling. So this one is a very cheap thing. I need to find a better one, but we'll still discuss it. Okay, so inside the pouch there are some pockets. So in one of the pockets I've put this here, which is a little Kita sleeve, but it holds 6. So it's awesome. It's very small, so perfect size to go in here. Then I have on one of the other little sides here, I have this here. Initially it wasn't in a little pouch, and I would have liked to find a cuter pouch, but anyway, I didn't have one, so I thought I did. I don't know what happened to it. I think it might be in my purse. It's a little coin thing, so, but anyway, this will do for now. So this is a sharpener, and basically what was happening is that when I sharpen a coloring pencil, then it was coming loose into the case and it was dirtying everything. So that's why I put it in a little pouch. So it's in here. What's in here as well is this here, the clicker dot liner. So glue, that's very useful. My little scissors, which I shared in my Japan haul. Then I have this, which is a really cheap tape, the white corrector's tape, but I need to find one that's better than this, because this is not very good at all. Then in the next pouch I've got this, which is a magnifying glass that it's part of the set that Kimberly had sent to me with this and the notebook. It's from Gallon Leather and I love it, so it's in here. I've got these here, which are letterpress, which if you haven't seen yet, part of a haul that should be coming. Then in the other pouch, in the other section here, I've got some post-it sticky notes and some masking sticky sheets. So those are basically sheets of washies. So they're in here. Then we have Another thing that I haven't shared with you guys, I've become part of the, so I've got some stickers for Easter and spring. Some leftover sticker sheets that I'm using for when I'm sending Happy Mail. And I've become a member of the Sticky Club. So I got two sets so far, and I did an unboxing, but I didn't share it with you guys yet. So this is part of that. Then this is part of the Yoseka haul, which you haven't seen. Telling you guys there's been a lot. So these are stamps, and that's why I got the little block, and I also have my little memento tuxedo black little ink. So that's in here. Then I have this tool, which you haven't seen yet, but it's to basically hide the addresses. So very, very useful. This you saw, my little stapler, my little ruler. Then I have a water brush, which with a bit of water in it. I've got my Micron pen. I got it in 3 sizes. Those are all black. So I've got the 0.3, 0.5, and 0.8. The 0.5 is my favorite, but it's sometimes useful to have a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. Got my white Jelly Roll, which obviously is my go-to white pen. Then I've got this here, which is a little Tombow eraser. So when I'm making something and I've got really, really small detail that I want to erase, this is just perfect for that. And it's a little clicker. Then I've got this here, which is a Uniball, and it's clicker, but it has many different colors, as well as a pencil in it through this. So it's very convenient. So that lives in here. I've got some Zig color. So the colors that I wanted to use, I've put in here. Then I've got these, which you saw me haul. This one you did, this one you didn't yet. Actually, you didn't see either one of those, I think. Yeah, you might not have seen these. So anyway, they're the double highlighter type of thing. I showed you something similar in my Japan haul, but not these colors. Then I've got this here, which has my Sarasa, the nice Sarasa pens, gel pens that I did haul, and I didn't want them to be all scratched up, so I am using a leather pen sleeve for them. This here, I was cleaning up and I found this pen here, which is a pen I was using as a teenager, and I found it. And it still works, so it's pretty amazing. It's just Scheffer pen, and it has a little sleeve, so I thought it was fun to put it in my pouch. My glasses, obviously, reading glasses required when you're getting older. This here is a little glue, bean glue, so I think you saw this, and I'm loving this thing, so useful. And then there's this here, which you haven't seen, but it's to cut washi. So you just clip it on your washi and it cuts it straight. So very useful as well when I'm mailing out stuff or when I want to do something very specific. And then I just purchased this on Amazon because with the fountain pens and the fact that I'm old and I can't read, I need a magnifying glass, and the magnifying glass that I had, the one from Gallon Leather, it's not strong enough, so I wasn't able to see strong enough. So I found this here on Amazon, and it has some lights, LED light, so it's very, very, very useful, and I love that it has a little case. So it lives in here, so if I need to check out a nib, I've got the information and like I've got the tool in here. So yeah, so that's my pretty big pouch. It would close, I believe, barely. Obviously, like this is a bag that has everything in it, which is very useful for here. I don't think I'd be traveling with it. I would probably travel with my smaller bags or one of these and just put the essentials in it. But for here, it's just perfect because I've got everything at my fingertip and I really don't need to go anywhere to get anything else. So that's basically it. I hope that you've found this useful, maybe, give you ideas of ways to organize and to, depending on what you do. Like I said, I always craft. I always work on something, draw something or do something or whatever. So I really appreciate having everything in a little basket like this. Makes it very easy to just lift and remove from the couch. Also make sure that stuff doesn't fall over. If it's at the point of falling over, it means that it needs to go elsewhere. So yeah, let me know if you'd like to see my notebooks or if you've got any questions. I would love to hear them. And that is it. Love you guys. Bye.